When I first got the PSLE paper, you had to sit down and then they give you the paper. They say no, turn over, okay? Time start, right? So time start, everyone, you can hear all the sound, right? My heart was real story, right? And then there was one question. The question was so simple, no? It was like half plus one third. Half plus one third. I like, why I cannot? Why? So how's your holiday so far? How's your holiday so far? Holiday, wow, that's a 1 week holiday. Why do you say it's not a holiday?
You need to do so many assessment books.
How many assessment books did you do?
Huh?
Like you said you have to do a lot of assessment books, so how many books did you do?
Cannot count.
Cannot count. How many books do you have? Like assessment, is it one stack?
Yeah.
Got like that?
Yeah.
Oh, like that?
Yeah.
Taller than you? All for all subjects. Yeah, so tall. Oh, you say how many? Like that? Lower. Disappear. No more. Last time when I was primary school, I only have one assessment book.
For each subject?
No, everything only one because not popular. No such thing as popular bookshop. Our time was called Big Bookshop.
Huh?
The bookshop's name is called Big Bookshop. Big Bookshop.
Big.
B-I-G, Big Bookshop. It's the Big Bookshop. And then we go, oh, the Big Bookshop. But there's nothing much inside. Right?
So
stationery. No, it's big size, but just sell stationery. Right? So popular, very popular now. What they do? They sell assessment book. You go in straight away assessment book, right? Assessment book, exam paper, wow. Sell so much of those stuff. Oh. No wonder you all keep doing it. So you all now have a lot of exams because my time no such thing. So I only bought one. I remember it's mathematics. Just the only one I bought. And then I buy already. I look at it. You know what's the title? The title was challenging math problem sums. So I open, I see the first few questions. Wow, really very challenging. I cannot solve. I look at it, I cannot solve. And I didn't have like my parents, nobody can help me, Like I also don't want to go ask teachers, so I just keep it nicely somewhere. Until my P6 finish. Right? So Sec 1, finish already, no need to do anymore. Yeah, that's it. Alright, so I didn't really use the assessment book. Okay, but our schools, they already give a lot of work to do. So my time there wasn't much time to do any other stuff, right? So I know you all have a lot of assessment book. Is it a good thing? I think it depends. It really depends. When I was your age or young, I wish I had assessment book. Yeah, I know. You laugh, huh? You're like, sure no such thing, or you wish for assessment book. Yeah, is it? ST is like, I want to stand this man. Yeah, I wish I had assessment book. It's not a popular thing to do. Do you understand? So when you don't have this type of things, this type of help, right? And there's no such thing as what was last year PSLE. Now you can see last 3 year PSLE paper, right? Our time no such thing. So we are always guessing. Just guess, then the worry is higher. You know what I mean? Because you don't know what kind of question to do. You don't know what kind of question will appear. You only hear your past year senior. They tell you. Oh, very difficult, very difficult. Oh, then you, what's so difficult? And we cannot see. You understand? Teacher also cannot show you. It's like that. The teacher only have a quick glance. Then they roughly is like that. They also cannot tell you is it difficult or not difficult. They can only tell you based on their feeling, judgment that very difficult. And then you take it that it's difficult. So have you played this game called the passing message game?
Yes.
What's the passing message game? Everyone form one chain, right? Then you say first. I tell the first person something. Like for example, the secret message is today the sun is very bright. To the first one, I must whisper. Usually you pass. By the time you go to the last one, what happened? The message will become, the Prime Minister, don't say Prime Minister, your father got 3 sons. You understand? So at first is the sun is very bright, then pass on, your father had 3 sons. The message become what? Distorted. Do you know what I'm talking about? Why? Because you pass the message from one to another. Right? You keep passing the message, so it's distorted. So it's the same. By the time the information comes to us as students when we were P6, right? At first it's actually PSLE not too bad lah. Then after you pass to another person, the teacher say the PSLE is not bad. Then after you pass to another student, teacher say the PSLE is quite bad. Then you pass to another student say, hey, teacher say the PSLE is bad lah. Then you pass to another student, teacher say it's very bad lah. It's very difficult lah, you know. Okay? So you keep passing the message, it gets distorted. So nowadays, count yourself lucky. You can see, like for yourself, last year PSLE, easy or not? You know, right? You don't need to depend on other people guessing, and you don't need to depend on, let's say, tutors or parents, or both is parents, right? Parents, they never take so they like, I heard it's very difficult, so it must be very difficult. So they make you go through all the different classes, all the different very difficult math classes, right? And then you know, so anyway, how did it turn out for me? It turned out fine, right? Did all the assessment and all the school work help? Yeah, it definitely did, right? It helped a lot. How does it help? It helped me remain calm when I'm doing very difficult questions. I remember very clearly during my PSLE, during the math, there was one question I cannot do. I took 30 minutes to do. That one question, but because in my training, you know, in all my exams and tests, right? Teachers always say, what do the teacher always say? If it's too difficult, what you do? You skip. So I skip. I do for 3 minutes. I say, that's it. This one cannot. It's 5 marks. Super duper difficult problem sum. I said, don't do already. So I skip. You understand? So if I didn't have all the practice and all the exams, so-called tips and all this, I would be stuck there. No? So eventually, I managed to finish all the math questions. Then I left with 35 minutes extra time. So I spent half an hour just to do one question. Yeah.
You finished.
Yeah, I finished your question. You know what I did? I used guess and check. Really? I didn't know it was called guess and check. The last time there's no such thing. What guess and check? No, I just okay, try 5. Cannot. Okay, 3. Cannot. 5, 2, 1, 0. I try all the different possibilities. Then luckily I got the number. It's like strike 4D, you know, right? If I had a choice, I would shout, yay, I got the number during my actual exam. So just 5 minutes just before I got the number, then I just write down. Guess the child. I just guessed throughout for 30 minutes. What is the possible number? Really, true story. That's my PSLE. That's how I got my A for PSLE math. I never get A star, right? So there could be some careless mistake here and there, but I'm very sure that was correct. That particular question. So why? Because after PSLE come out, I checked with everyone. That, oh yeah, I remember it's like 6 or 36. The answer. Yeah. So yes, I got that correct. Okay, but can you imagine if I had spent 30 minutes just to do that? Yes, I scored 4 marks, but what's going to happen to the rest of the paper? That's it, you know. I will panic, you know, the simple 1 mark, 2 mark, 1 mark, 2 mark. I sure panic, because no time. You know, the time is no time, right? I tell you another thing. When I first got the PSLE paper, you know, you had to sit down and then they give you the paper. They say no, turn over. Okay, time start, right? So time start, everyone, you can hear all the sound, right? My heart was real story, right? And then there was one question. The question was so simple, no? It was like half plus 1/3. Half plus 1/3. I like, why I cannot? Why? You know what I mean? Right? So it took like 5-10 minutes before I calm down. Okay. Hey, it's the thing. Don't worry. It's just PSLE. After I calm down, then I can do it. Really, it's like that. The first few minutes, right, it's because you see everybody like, oh, so fast, then calculate. All the picture. So first 5 minutes, very, I don't know, it's like fighting war like that. Then my heart was like, because I keep looking at other people, right, like, I wasn't focused, right? I just like, look at my left side, right side, what the kind of thing they're doing. How come they so fast? They fit the paper so fast. Okay, then after that I just calm down. I remember the simple one I cannot do. Plus one I don't know how to do. I just stuck there. It's called mind blank for a while. So recognize that it's okay. I mean, if you have that, it's fine. Just when you breathe. If you don't know how to do for that moment, close a bit. Okay, just let me help you. Just skip one. You know, if you don't know how to do for that moment, just skip. Right. So what I did was I like chill. Then I do something else. Then I come back again. Yeah, I come back again because I keep making mistake. You know, it's like what is half plus 1/3? What is supposed to do? Half plus 1/3.
Make the denominator.
So 3 must times 2, 2 times 3, right? So I keep making wrong, like 3 times 3, 2 times 2. Then how come 2 times 2 4, then 3 times 3 9? Cannot denominate, you know. Keep making the multiple errors. When too scared. Scared of what? I also don't know. Just scared, right? Okay, yeah, all this I remember when I was doing the math paper. Okay, so for today what we're going to do is we will continue our revision, okay, on the science paper. Did we do this already, 31? But maybe can we do it again? Which fish will survive better after the introduction of eggs? Is it the one with the stripe or no stripe? Yeah, stripe. Okay, so the question is what identify two structural adaptation and explain your answer. So the first one is fish Q has stripes, right? Fish Q stripes will help to camouflage, so predators cannot find to escape from predators. Okay, next one. What else? Streamline body shape, right? So what about the streamline body shape? Helps it to swim faster to escape from predator. So now there's one thing very important here that I want to stress is the second part of this sentence. You see, our first sentence is it has a streamlined body shape. So, but you got to look at the question. The question has got two parts. Look at the two parts. First part is identify. Can you see that? What's the second thing you need to do? There are two actions you need to do. And explain. There are two actions that you need to do. You need to identify and explain. So you got to pay attention to the instructions that they are telling you, right? So identify and explain. So if you just say that because it has stripes, you say that, the fish Q has stripes, right? You can see the stripes over here, and then you never explain, you're not going to get the full marks. So you got to identify and explain. What do the stripes do? The stripes will help it to camouflage. But if you say, it will help you to camouflage, you also will not get full marks. Why? What's the point of camouflage? You gotta explain, okay? Escape from predator, right? Very, very simple things. You don't have to write like one whole paragraph. That's it, okay? So streamlined body shape, what's so good about having a streamlined body shape? So you swim faster to escape from predator. Whereas the other one is like goldfish, right? See the funny face. look like the It. You know It. Do you know what's It? The movie It 2. The clown, right? They call it clownfish, right? This thing. You know It? You know It? Okay, look a bit like clown. It's a horror show, by the way. Do you watch horror shows?
Seldom.
Seldom, okay. But you eat chili, eh?
Yeah.
You scared of horror show?
Yeah.
You're not scared of chili? Do you watch horror show?
Seldom.
Oh, you also seldom, but you eat chili also. You drink chili or no? Okay, next. Hey, what's this? Oh my god.
It's like ikan bilis.
Ikan bilis, but this one got hand there. If you see ikan bilis with hand, would you eat?
Take out the hand.
Hello, ikan bilis with hand, no. The ikan bilis got hand, no. I'm not gonna eat the ikan bilis with hand, alright? I'm not eating ikan bilis with hand, okay? So anyway, this is a young stage. Also lives in the river. Why is animal able to breathe in the water like the fish?
Because it's a fish.
Oh, but you gotta explain why. What does fish have that allows them to breathe in the water? Gills, yeah. So this animal, the animal Y, have gills that allows it to breathe inside water. Right, so the gills part has gills. Next. Okay, which animal group does animal Y belong to? State a characteristic that is unique to this animal group. Which animal group? So what are the groups that we know? Mammal, reptiles, what else? Amphibian, very good. Okay, would you call this an amphibian? Do you think you're gonna call it an amphibian? I mean, I would call it amphibian. Yeah. Okay. So it is an amphibian. What's the meaning of amphibian? What's the meaning of amphibian? Amphibian means can go underwater, can also stay on land. That means they can exist or their habitat. Remember what's the meaning of habitat? The place, right? So they can exist at both places, whether underwater or on land. Okay, which animal group? So amphibian. So state a characteristic that is unique. So these types of animals can both live on both land and water. Okay, so on land and in water. Okay, now they're due to what? It could be the moist skin. Due to presence of moist. Okay, but the little hand really looks a bit weird. You can't believe a hand. Right? Next. Maybe could be hand. Okay. Okay, next one it's name two live processes which took place in the soak seeds. So we're looking at this, both of them, right? Both this, they're all soaked in. They became bigger. Not both. This is before, right? Before the experiment. So after a short while, they become bigger, and you see water. So what are two live processes? Oops. What are two live processes that took place over here? Remember? Do you think there's germination?
Yeah.
Yep. Now, why do I say there's germination? Because we got to understand the criteria for germination. Air, water, warmth. Or, right? Air, water, warmth. Okay, the next one. Now, because the cells, they grow, right? They grew. That means they are alive. Now, cells, they are alive. What do they undergo?
Cell division.
Huh? Rest what? Respiration. Yeah, respiration. Respiration. So germination and respiration. So as long as cells, remember, as long as cells are alive, they will undergo respiration. So next one, oops, why I keep drawing. So based on Cummings' observation, explain why there were water droplets in the glass. So the water droplets are here, right? Why are there water droplets here? Why? Did they put any water at first? No? Are you sure? Soaked seeds. Oh. What's the meaning of soaked seeds?
It's water.
Yeah, so what did he do? He soaked some seeds in water before placing them in a glass container. Why do you think he do that?
So it can grow.
Because germination, what do you need? Air, water,
Warm.
warm. So he's giving the water part. Alright, so but the question is, why are there water droplets? And we know that this is our favorite type of question to answer. So last week I had a PSLE intensive science student. He don't know, or he didn't give the correct thing. I made him write one whole foolscap paper. You know why or not? Do you know why? Do you know why I must make sure he knows before he can leave the classroom?
Doesn't come out.
I guarantee you.
It will definitely come out.
If not, what do I do? What am I gonna do? I'm gonna give you mommy food. Right? I guarantee come out. If not, okay, if not you can eat you can come here and say mistake, you say condensation should come out. It never come out. Alright? I want my food. I give you food.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Yes, you're gonna do that, okay? I mean condensation is one of the things you must definitely know. The whole thing. Okay, you need to
But I
understand.
won't see you.
What don't see me? You just walk by and then you come out, right? But then you know what I'll tell you? I'll tell you, you have to wait for me to verify because the exam paper will come out in March next year. Then I will be able to see. Oh, really? No condensation. Okay, I give you one tidbits. Right? One packet of tidbits. Meanwhile, because we cannot tell the future, okay, we make sure we know. Okay, we make sure we know. So we know that there's evaporation because it's soaked water. So water evaporated. Alright, so and what came into contact with what? Cooler inner surface of the container. So what happened? Came into contact and then what happens? What happens? They touch the cooler. Condense? No. Yeah, they do see. Yeah. And condense into water droplets. Okay, so I was shocked to know that, you don't know condensation. He didn't write the whole thing. He only wrote like water vapor evaporate. Then condense become water droplet. Right. Then on another instance he just say that condensation, because of condensation. That's it. Okay, no, we're not gonna do that. We'll write the full thing. They ask for Happy Meal. Please give them Happy Meal. Don't give them just the toy. Right? Can you imagine you go to McDonald's, you say, I want a Happy Meal, then they
I
only...
don't want a Happy Meal.
I say imagine, okay? My kid 6-year-old, he always asks Happy Meal. Right? Can you imagine if I go McDonald's?
Happy Meal nice, man.
I don't know. It's a toy.
What does the Happy Meal look like?
Wait, you don't know Happy Meal?
I never got Happy Meal.
After PSLE, go McDonald's, say, I want a Happy Meal. In the Happy Meal, they give you a box, right? So in the box, there's a drink, usually ice Milo. Then you can choose whether you want French fries or you want the corn. And then they give one burger. And on top of that, they'll give you a mystery toy. So people go for the mystery toy. Or maybe not so mystery. They will tell you, what do you want? Then they will just take. Alright? It's the mystery toy. So, can you imagine if I buy Happy Meal and then there's no mystery toy? Am I going to be upset?
No, because you don't need the mystery toy.
No, I don't need the mystery toy, but the little boy needs the mystery toy. The little boy not happy, I'm not happy. You understand? So it's the same over here. Teacher asks for condensation. Please don't give them just one, they want the toy. Give them the toy.
Why do you want the toy?
They want the full thing. That's what I'm trying to say. They want the full sentence. Give them the full sentence. Don't give half the sentence. Okay? Right? Must evaporate, touch the cooler inner surface, lose heat, condense, turn into water droplet. So regimental, it repeats and repetitive. I don't even know what to say. I hope you dream about this. So I told the student, I hope you dream about this. So that it's stuck inside his head. Yeah, he wrote one whole page. Water vapor, condense. I said again. So at first I asked him to write 5 times. So he wrote 5 times. After that he still forget. And I said, no, you write some more. You sit down and you write some more. Then you write. Finally he remembered. P6 already, I was scared. I tell him, not like that. Okay, he come only for the short term, like crash course. Right. So next, how does using the double layer glass containers and cotton wool ensure it gets a more accurate result? Okay, where is the double glass and the cotton wool? So this is a double glass. See the double glass? Right, where's the cotton wool? So cotton wool is at the top. Yeah. Now, what does cotton wool and double glass have in common? What's in between? In between.
Air.
This one have air. This also have air. Air is it good or poor conductor of heat? Poor. So air is a poor conductor of heat. But why? Why did Kerming do that?
Because so that the temperature
Will not affect something.
Yeah.
You see, his thermometer is inside, right? So can you imagine if the outside temperature affect the temperature inside, then his experiment is going to be accurate? No. And then will Kerming be happy or sad? Why?
Because it's not fair.
Yeah, he would have wasted 50 soaked seeds.
50.
I don't know, I'm just guessing. 50 soaked seeds. Then he must go and buy again. And then he said, why? Ruin my experiment. I gotta do it one more time. Okay? Are you counting?
Yes.
Don't need to count. I just anyhow say, okay, don't count. I think maybe 30 lah. 30. I'm not sure, but I'm just guessing. Okay, so that is how it makes sure that his experiment is accurate. So we want to say that the double layered glass and cotton wool has air in between them, which is a poor conductor of heat. This ensures the readings inside are not affected by the outside temperature. Hence, his results will be accurate. Okay, so accurate result. That's how he does it. His name reminds me of something.
What?
Do you watch Sesame Street? Do you know Kermit the Frog? No. Different generation, Kermit the Frog. Right, so it's the cotton, the air. It's about the air. Air poor conductor, or it's an insulator, so the temperature will not be affected by the outside. Next. Okay? Alright, what do you have? Another plant experiment. Okay, now yesterday I was just explaining to the two boys what one thing that I like to do is instead of reading, you know, when I first see this question, I don't read.
You keep saying that.
Really? How many times did I tell you?
Not.
How many
You say
times?
you just read this part and
How many times? You know, I just want to make sure you all know. Okay? So what is the strategy? Just jump straight in. Do you understand? So why did I bring it up again? Because yesterday for them, one boy is the first time I saw him. I never seen him before. So he come only during the September. We got this 1 month. So I got to explain to him. He said that his problem is he do too slowly. Too slow. So I observed what he was doing. Okay, what was his strategy? When he get a question, he will take highlighter, you know, and then he will read, study the tool setup. Then he will highlight A, B. At this point of time, what would ST have done? ST will be here. Set up A, set up B. And then ST will be, what would the color liquid, you know, you'll be reading this. But he will still be here, you know. Then he said, I said, why? Why? So I told him, do you know why you're taking so much time to do one question? Because you are reading first a bit too slow. Now, why is your reading so slow? It's because you are taking too much time on every single word. And then his response was, but you know, I was told to be very careful. Correct? I must be very careful. I must look at everything. I cannot make careless mistakes. Then I tell him, yeah, you're right. You know, if you do that, you are not gonna get any careless mistake. In fact, if there's any spelling error, you'll be first to spot, right? But then there's a problem. You will not be able to finish your paper if you continue to do that, right? So I actually told him that you should jump straight to the question. That's what he did, and he experienced a very drastic improvement in the amount of time taken to do one question. Okay, so I'm not saying that you be careless, anyhow read. Did I say that? Did I say that? Yes. No lah. Not anyhow read. Okay. That's the what?
sun's red.
Yeah, sunset already. So I never say anyhow read. I'm just saying jump straight to this. Okay. So I cannot imagine, you know, by the time he come to here, do you think you'll remember what's at the top? No. And then what happened? He said, oh no, I never highlight properly. Next time I must highlight properly. No. Right? That's not how it works. Jump straight. What do they want? What would be the color of liquid R in both setup after 6 hours? So A and B, right? So there's a color change, right? Set up A and B. So we got to look at the different types of color: purple, red, and yellow. So there's either less than normal, or higher than normal. What affects the color? What? Carbon dioxide. Okay, so at most, if you really want to highlight, you know, maybe just highlight this. Right? Oh, this is carbon dioxide. Okay, but him, you can every word carbon dioxide, the keyword, waste time. So. Okay, so carbon dioxide, which one has got more carbon dioxide?
This setup A.
Setup A. So setup A more carbon dioxide, what color will it be? Yellow. That's it lah. So come here. Poke. Yellow. Right, and then here. Oops. And setup B. Huh?
Red.
Red? Why red?
This one.
Yeah.
That.
So it's red. So explain what had caused the change in the color of liquid R in each setup. So setup A, what happened in setup A? Okay, let's look at setup A. Dead prawns, plants, wooden box. Now, wooden box, can light pass through? Cannot. So, can the plant photosynthesize? Cannot. The dead prawns, are they alive or dead?
Dead.
So, if they are dead, important question, do they give out carbon dioxide?
No. Yes.
Some people think dead prawns no carbon dioxide, not breathing, right? So no carbon dioxide, right? Wrong. When they are dead, what happens? Decompose. When they decompose, they give out carbon dioxide. See that? So we go to here. So in setup A, what happened? What caused the carbon dioxide level to increase? So first one, dead prawns give carbon dioxide. Due to decomposition, the wooden box is opaque and therefore the plant cannot photosynthesize. This causes the carbon dioxide level to increase. Now, how about setup B? So look at setup B. Setup B. So same thing. We have dead prawns, but we have the plant, and it's not covered in the box. So I think it's quite straightforward for setup B. There's no box, so the plants can photosynthesize and convert the carbon dioxide to oxygen, and it's less. Okay, as compared to setup A. So because it's red color, right? Red color means less carbon dioxide. Because the plant can photosynthesize. That's it. Dead prawns. Do you eat dead prawns? We all eat dead prawns. Anybody eat live prawns? Sorry, can you see? Oh, what happened? Never mind lah. Never mind. Right? Have you do you watch those live squid? You know the Korean, they eat a live octopus. A live one. Scary, Have anyone tried before?
My father.
Oh, what did he? What was the reaction?
No, before the man take out the squid, then the squid go and splurt skin on my father.
Okay. The squid scared. The squid is like, I'm gonna die. Squid. Yeah, I know. I watched the video before. It's it's like the lady was like, oh, delicacy. I mean in Korean, I don't know what she was talking about. But apparently to them it's the norm, you understand? It's like normal. But for me, I like, oh yo, I can't, right? I cannot like, no, not gonna happen. But would you try next time? Yes. But it's okay. No judgment, right? I don't judge you. It's just you try. You feel like trying. I mean, maybe in my lifetime, 10 years later, maybe I might change my perspective and just try it, right? But now, no, I don't dare. It's just too wriggly. What if we go? Have you ever thought what if he goes in and then he still move out? Okay, then he try to crawl out of the esophagus. Then you and then fighting with the then go inside the stomach. Once you go inside the stomach, cannot come out already. Because it's like a bag. Dude, cannot climb out already. There's no way to climb out. So of course you bite it also, right? Right, it's a bit scary thoughts, huh? Next. Okay, so farmer poured the same. Okay, next question. Ready? So a farmer poured the same volume of water. Okay, what are we trying to find out here? Let's jump to here. So based on the results above, which plant PQR should the farmer grow on the what? On the hill. Explain your answer clearly. Okay, so we have three types of pots here. One with this one, the pot, the soil, there's a hole, right? And then there's water. The differences are the water level. Look at the differences in the water level. So first one is a lot, then medium, then very little. So the problem is you have to figure out at the top of the hill, what kind of soil do you think will be at the top? Is it the one that allows a lot of water to pass through, or not much water to pass through? Explain. Okay, which plant should the farmer grow on the hill? So let me explain this, right? The answer is R. Should put R. Why? The reasoning is, now if you look at the diagram, what do we see at the bottom here? Soil. What does it mean if there's soil at the bottom? Water, let's say there's rain, so the soil came down. Okay, that means at the top the water can pass through. Correct? So if water can pass through at the top, what type of plant do you need? You need R, the one in R, because it will hold the soil together. Do you understand? Okay, so this concept is a bit difficult. Okay, so let me explain. Why R? Because it has many long roots that hold the soil firmly together. Thus, the least amount of water in soil. So by planting R, the roots can help to prevent soil erosion. So you want to prevent soil erosion, you plant that over there, the stuff will not be washed down. You get it? Right? Long roots prevent the soil from being washed down. Okay, next. We can see here also, I see the very long roots. Right, prevent the water from passing through. So next, how does growing more plants affect the rate of global warming? So this question has got nothing to do with the picture at the top. Right, you don't have to read and highlight every single thing. You know the problem with highlighting? Most people highlight everything. So if you highlight everything, what's the point of highlighting? You know what I'm talking about? Later I'll show you one picture, okay? My student is like, wow, very studious. And then I take a look at his textbook, right? He highlight almost everything. That was the point. Right? Okay, nothing wrong with highlighting. But if you highlight everything, then no need to highlight. Just circle. So after highlight, what he do, he still put underline. Then like, then you might as well just highlight, okay? No need to do both. Anyway, this question is not related to the picture. They want to ask about global warming. How come when you plant a lot of trees, you prevent global warming? It has got to do with this gas. What's this gas? Yeah, the carbon dioxide. So planting more trees will reduce the amount of carbon dioxide in the atmosphere. This will prevent heat from being trapped. Oops. From being trapped and increasing the temperature. Increasing. Oh no. Okay, increasing the temperature. Alright, so the idea is, how is this? Increasing okay, so you don't want too much carbon dioxide, increase the temperature. It's the same as a lift, elevator. You take lift, right? The more people there are, what happens? The warmer it becomes. Have you experienced that? So they need to have a fan inside, the fan, or they put aircon. So when the fan blows,
aircon?
Yeah, some lifts have aircon. Yeah, so when the fan blows,
the lift very cold.
No, it's okay. The lift, when the fan blows, they circulate. So some carbon dioxide leaves the place. Okay, if not, it's very warm. Next one. Okay, so describe how oxygen in the environment reached Bala's hands. What? This Bala? Okay. Alright, so how did the oxygen in the environment reach Bala's hand? How did his hands get oxygen? Take from the environment. Breathing. Okay, it's through breathing. Breathing. So he breathed in oxygen. Oxygen reached his lungs, where it was absorbed pump the oxygen with blood through his hand. Right, so it's about the respiratory system pass oxygen to the circulatory system that distributes the oxygen to his hands. These are all exam technique, right? We already understand the topic multiple times, so we just stress on the exam technique, right? The question answering skill. Because towards the end, that's what we do. Okay, next we have a graph that shows how Bala's heart rate and volume of blood supplied to the two parts of his body change over time. Using the graphs, about explain how exercising after a meal slowed down the rate of digestion. So usually people don't exercise after food, like immediately after food. What?
Said his heart didn't pump the oxygen with blood.
Yeah. Pump oxygen and blood together with blood.
So it is the blood with oxygen.
Okay. Blood with oxygen is fine. Okay? Oxygen is inside the blood. So pumped to the rest of the body. Okay, so how come exercising after a meal slowed down the rate of digestion? So when he exercised, okay, after a meal, what happens to blood? Okay, so we want to say that by exercising after a meal, okay, so the idea is that when you exercise, more blood flow to the rest of the body, right? But after you digest food, what do you want? You want the digested food to go to what? Not they. Okay, the intestine. So what's wrong with that? What's the problem with that? Why cannot have blood go to the other parts of the body? Because less blood goes to the intestine, hence it will take a longer time for for nutrients to be absorbed. Okay, it just takes a long time. I'm not sure if you experienced this before, but have you eaten buffets?
Yeah.
Or do you like buffets?
Yeah.
Really? You like buffets?
Yeah.
Which one? Tell me one that you always go. When I was young, I like to go Seoul Garden. You know Seoul Garden? SEOUL. Seoul Garden. It's a buffet for Korean barbecue food. Yeah, I eat a lot. I take the meat, then you can barbecue and you can cook. Right, so that was one of my favorite when I was young. But then as I grow older, I don't want to eat so much already. You know why not? Because very full. After very full, what happens? What's the next thing that happens when you're very full? You're like very super full. What happens?
What?
Feel sleepy. Do you feel sleepy after you're very full? Yeah? No, you don't feel sleepy. Because you eat buffet, right? So you eat a lot of food, right? Then you're like, oh, very sleepy. Okay, why do people feel sleepy when they're very full? Because a lot of the blood goes to the intestine to quickly absorb, not digest, absorb nutrients. It's like when the food goes in, the brain is like, hello, do your work, right? A lot of food go in already, quickly go and get your nutrients. So blood goes, stay at the intestine a bit more. Nutrients get absorbed inside. So when that happens, less blood go to the head. You understand? So less blood go to the head, you're like, oh, whatever, very dazed and sleepy mood. Okay? That's what happens. Right? Any other questions so far? No. Okay, what time is it now? 7. Yeah, okay, I think it's time to have a break. Let's have a short break. If not, this thing cannot record again. So let's have a short break. It's been 1 hour. Okay?